Hey y'all, as y'all jumping in here, just say hello. Let me know your name, where you're tuning in from. As y'all jumping in here, just say hello. Let me know your name, where you're tuning in from. Hey y'all, welcome to our Tuesday night happy hour. I always sometimes think it's Wednesday, but as y'all jumping in here, just say hello. Let me know your name, where you're tuning in from. We're going to get started here shortly. I'm excited about today. Hey, Ray from Southern California. Let me see who else I got in the house today. I got DC in the house. Hey, y'all. Welcome to today's happy hour. We're going to be talking more about how to get a car in your business name. This is one of the most common questions that I get, actually, is how can I put a car in my business name? And surprisingly, it's actually not hard at all. It's very similar to getting a car in your personal name. So I'm going to give y'all some steps on how to get that done today and how to do it successfully without getting yourself into no trouble, without overextending yourself financially. And so that you can have a business vehicle that you can, do your business in, whether you need to buy your truck, whether if you need to buy a van, whether if you need to buy a car, whatever you're trying to do, you can do it in your business name. And I've seen this time and time and time again with our students that never really knew how to get that started, but we showed them the exact steps on how to get it done the right way, how to get the best rates, and how to take advantage of all the perks that are available to you as a business owner. So welcome, y'all. I got South Carolina in the house. I got Houston in the house. I got Atlanta in the house, Michigan in the house. I've got New York in the house, Vegas in the house, Texas in the house. I see y'all in here. And so I'm really excited about today. I really do love doing our Tuesday night happy hours because we're able to give you all the resources, all the education so that you can make some actual decisions in your business. A lot of the times we find ourselves stuck because we don't know what we're doing. We don't know how to do it. We don't know what step to take. We don't know if we're making mistakes. And a lot of that is just wasting time. And so I want to give y'all the real information, the real stuff, the real knowledge that you need to know to make some logical decisions for your business, and so that you can get on with your life, grow your business, and have more freedom and just be more happy. I mean, life is easier when your business is flowing. Life is easier when you can get access to resources, capital, finance, and whatever you need for the business. And I do find that a lot of people that come to us are trying to get trucks, they're trying to get vans, they're trying to get vehicles, they're trying to get, what they need. And it's all good, y'all. It's actually not hard. So if y'all want to know the steps, I need to see some money bags in the chat because I'm here to give y'all the real information for y'all to get it done today. So thank y'all for joining. I got Delaware in the house. Hey, y'all. I got Chicago in the house. Hey, Chicago. That's my hometown. Okay. I'm here in Texas now. But if this is your first time here to one of my happy hours, I want y'all to put a 1 in the chat. If this is your first time here to one of my, actually about to become a power hour. We're renaming this to Power Hour next month. But if this is your first time here, drop a 1 in the chat. If you've been here 2 times, 3 times, 4 times or more, drop a 2, 3, 4, 5 in the chat for me. Let me see who's in the house today. I got a couple of 1s in the chat. Okay. Got some 1s. I got some 1s, 2s, 5. Okay, cool. I got you. Excellent. 1s. Okay. Cool. So if this is your first time here, just drop a 1 in the chat. If you've been here 2, 3, 4, 5 times or more, drop a 2, 3, 4, 5 times in the chat. I got you. Okay, y'all. So before we get started, let me just quickly introduce myself and then we're going to get into this thing. Okay. My name is Jerry Tolliver. I am the CEO of Fly Credit and the creator of the Fly Credit University, where we help you get the credit that you deserve. Now I can help you with your personal credit. I can help you with your business credit. I help you get approved because I believe that you deserve to have good credit. I believe that you deserve to have 0% rates. I believe that you deserve to have high credit limits. And I believe that you deserve to have the lowest rates that money can buy. I believe that you deserve that. So if you believe that you can deserve it, can y'all put believe in the chat for me, please? Just put I believe in the chat for me because it's so possible for anybody. I don't care where you're from. I don't care how old you are. I don't care your skin tone. I don't care where you live, where you're from. I don't care about none of that. What matters is, are you qualified? And we're going to talk about how do you qualify to get a vehicle in the business name? What steps do I need to take in order to get approved for that vehicle? Okay. And so I got Belize in the chat. Cool. So I can help y'all with getting it done because I've been there. I've done that. I know what it's like to have bad credit. I know what it's like to rack up $30,000 of credit card debt trying to build my business. I know what it's like to be on the brink of bankruptcy. I know what it's like to turn it all around too. I know what that stuff is like. And I understand how frustrating it could be to want to grow your business, to want to take it to the next level, but feel like you keep hitting all these brick walls and can't get nothing done. So we're going to eliminate those problems today. So if you want to get a truck, if you want to get a van, if you want to get a vehicle, I'm going to help y'all get that done. I've been able to buy a Mercedes-Benz in my business name. I've helped people buy vehicles and trucks in their business name without a personal guarantee. So a lot of people, they don't want to use their social security number. They don't want to use their personal credit. And so show of hands in here, do you want to use your personal credit to get your business vehicle, or you want to get a no PG? Put no PG in the chat if you want to eliminate the personal guarantee and you don't want to rely on your personal credit to get the business vehicle. Put no PG in the chat if you want to get your vehicle without using your personal credit. Put that in the chat for me real quick so I can see. I got to take a roll call to see who's in the house. I see y'all believe. Good. I need y'all to, because I can't help you if you don't believe. That's just the bottom line. So let's see what we got in the house. No PG, no PG, no PG. Okay, cool. I got you. So that's what we're going to talk about today. How can you get a vehicle in your business name in the next few months without using your personal credit? Well, we're going to talk about that today so that you can get it done, and you can get it done the right way, and you can understand the steps that's required so that you can apply and so that you can buy. And so if y'all ready to get that party started, I need to see some money bags in the chat. I need to see some money bags in the chat if y'all ready to get that started, and then we are going to get this party underway. Now, before we get started, what I want y'all to do, especially for my people on YouTube, my Instagrammers, my Facebookers, I want y'all to like and subscribe to my page, okay? I want you to like and subscribe to my page so that you can be notified whenever we go live every single Tuesday with all the hotness, right? That's going to take your credit, your business credit, your personal credit, and your life to the next level. So go ahead, take a moment, hit that like, hit that subscribe so that you can be notified whenever I got something going on, because I always got some good information to share with you. I always got some education to give you so that you can keep growing your business. Now, I am a very big advocate of helping people because I just want to see you win. And I believe, I don't know about y'all, but I believe that it's hard to win when you don't understand the plays, when you don't understand what you're doing, what you're trying to achieve. And so I want to help y'all understand the plays so that you can run them. So you can run them, you can get the touchdowns, you can score the goals, you can do what needs to be done so that you can get those quick wins. And building, getting a car in your business name isn't hard. It's very easy. And we're going to talk about that today. So I hope y'all went ahead, y'all like and subscribed, and we're going to get this started. So let's talk about this real quick. Now, I know a lot of y'all want to get a vehicle in your business name, but I want to understand the purpose. Why do you want a car in your business name? Now, you got two different options here. Is it to save yourself some money, or is it to make more money? I want y'all to drop that in the chat, A or B. Do you want to save more money, or do you want to make more money? Put that in the chat for me real quick, because I want to see, what are your goals? What are you shooting for? How is this really going to benefit your business? So A or B? A or B? Do you want to use this business vehicle to save more money, or do you want to use the vehicle to make more money? A or B? B, both. I like that answer. I like that answer because that's exactly what we're here to talk about today. We're here to talk about how you can do both, how you can make more money, and how you can save your business some money as well. And so I see a lot of A's and B's. I see a lot of both. Excellent. Y'all are in the right place, because I'm here to help y'all with understanding what that looks like so that y'all can make it happen. So I see a lot of A's, I see B's, I see boths. I didn't put that there for a reason, because I'm here to talk about that anyway. So because we got people that want to do both, let's talk about what's the first step. All right. Now, there are a lot of great benefits to getting a vehicle in your business name. A lot of great benefits. But let's highlight three of them. The first benefit that you get is you're able to literally separate your personal affairs and your business affairs. So that's benefit number one. You're able to separate your personal affairs from your business affairs. And that's the name of the game when you're building business credit. So if you're currently commingling everything, right? You're currently using your personal card to do business. That's all good. That's not really a problem, but you want to start separating that so that you can limit your liability. Like, let's say, for instance, somebody gets into an accident accident and this car is in your personal name, well, you could be sued personally and your assets can be tapped into. But if you have a vehicle in your business name, then it protects your personal assets, right? So you don't have to put that all on the line because you've been able to separate your personal and your business affairs. And that's one of the main reasons why I think it's smart to build business credit if you all haven't already started that process, because it limits your liability in the event that something happens. You don't know if there's ever going to be an accident in the future. You don't know if, you don't know what's going to happen in the future, actually. You just don't know. And so it's always best to protect yourself. It's always best to protect your business. It's always best to set yourself up so that you can ultimately be successful. It's when we wing things all the time that we don't always get the results that we're looking for our business. So you can get a vehicle, you can get a car, you can get a truck, you can get all of that. But I highly encourage you all to put it in your business name if it makes sense. Because there are a couple of reasons why this wouldn't make sense. And that's especially for people that, are just really getting started. If you're just starting out, you're not really making a lot of money right now, then I would say just prove the concept of your business first. Start generating a little income before you start transitioning into getting a car in the business name. But if you're currently generating enough revenue, if you're currently generating revenue in your business right now, you're making some money, then I think it's very smart to put a vehicle in your business name so that you can protect your business, you can protect your assets, especially if other people are going to be driving the vehicle. I actually talked to a guy about 2 weeks ago, and he was telling me how he had a trucking company. And he's been in business for almost 2 years, and he had 2 people that were driving for him. And so, he's got the business going. Everything is going good. But the problem was one of his drivers got into an accident. And the vehicle was in his personal name. It wasn't in the business's name. And it was just a crazy, crazy mess because they got sued. He got sued. He had to go to court. It was just a mess. Now, he had insurance which definitely helped him out. And insurance for a business vehicle, it's different than when you're insuring a personal vehicle. But he had all his assets and everything on the line because he didn't separate his personal and his business affairs. And so if you're somebody who's going to be having other people driving the vehicle, I highly, highly encourage you to put the vehicle in the business name because it just makes sense. The second benefit is you get tax deductions. Now, I should be clear about this one, by the way, that if you're using the vehicle for business anyway, right? And, it is not in your business name right now, you can still write it off on your taxes. So let's be clear about that part, is that it doesn't necessarily have to be in the business name in order for you to be able to write it off on your taxes. So that is, I think, something that people have a misconception about, that they believe that it has to be in the business name in order for you to take advantage of those tax savings. And that's just not true. What matters actually is that you're using the business for business purposes and that you're paying for it with your business credit or your business savings, business checking. I pay for my lease payment using my business credit card, and I rack up points because of it too. I rack up points. I rack up cash back because I use my credit card to pay my lease payment. And then on top of that, not only am I able to write off the payment 100% because it's a lease, but I'm also able to write off any interest payments should I decide to carry a balance on that credit card. So I save money on the lease payment, right? I get to write that off. And then I also am able to write off any interest that I may incur if I decide to carry a balance on that credit card that I used to make my lease payment, So, you get so many great tax deductions as a business owner. So understanding those benefits is going to help you save more money and get those tax deductions that you deserve. I know this for a fact. My mom actually works for the IRS, and she has for over a decade now. And she gives me all of the juicy secrets to save money in taxes and get the most out of my business. So don't be afraid to, leverage your credit and even use your business credit card to pay for your payment for your vehicle, because you get double write-offs for that anyway. So I think it's definitely a good deal if you want to take advantage of those tax deductions. Do y'all want to save some money? Tax deductions? I mean, it's awesome. I know we have a lot of people that do like Uber, or they do what's it called, DoorDash. They have like delivery services, and it's so interesting that a lot of people are scaling those DoorDash businesses from just them making those deliveries to wanting other people making those deliveries for them. And I think that is an awesome concept, but they need more manpower. They need more resources, and they want to be able to get those vehicles too, so that the people that they hire will be able to use them. So you've got medical couriers that deliver medical supplies and all type of great stuff. And you can get amazing tax deductions by just having a vehicle in your business name. Or if you don't have the vehicle in the business name, you can still have it in your personal name. But again, if you have other people driving these vehicles, it is best to put it in your business name. But either way, if you're door dashing right now, if you're Ubering right now, that's technically a business. You get paid as a contractor. You're a 1099. So you can write off the gas, you can write off the insurance, you can write off the tolls, you can write off the payments. I think it's just smart business. So for all my Ubers or my delivery people, make sure you incorporate those businesses so that you can take advantage of those tax savings for sure. So that is the second benefit. And then the third benefit is that it's just easy to do. Right? That's just the bottom line. It's really easy to do. It's not hard. It's not complicated. It's not, a process where it's going to take forever. It's really a very simple process that I'm going to be outlining for you today. And so just know that it's not difficult. It's not hard. It's not intimidating. It's really the same process as buying a vehicle as a person. And show of hands, how many people have purchased a vehicle as a consumer? Probably a lot. Hey, Rachel. Hey, Eric. Can you explain how to pay the lease with a credit card? Well, if the lease company gives you the opportunity to do that, if they give that as an option, then you just pay for it with a credit card. I mean, Mercedes-Benz, they give you an option to pay for it with a credit card. So I just pay for it with a credit card. It's really just that simple. Depends on what kind of payment options they give you. And Mercedes-Benz gives me credit card options to pay my bill. I can pay it with a debit card. I can pay it with a credit card. I can pay it with a check. I can pay it over the phone. I can pay it several different ways. So if your leasing company or your finance company, this usually works more so with leases, not so much with financing, mainly because most banks don't want you paying debt with debt, if that makes sense. So leases are very different because leases are not debt. A lease is not debt. A car loan, right? A loan, a car loan, that is debt. So if you have, financing, then they may not offer that to you. But as a lease, that's pretty straightforward. So can you liquidate the credit card via Plastique or Melio? It's possible, but there are some restrictions for that. So just make sure that you read the fine print. So either way, it's very easy to do. You can take the steps, and let's talk about what that looks like. So the first step that you want to take if you're trying to build your business credit, if you're trying to get a car in your business name, is to build business credit. You have to build business credit. That's just the bottom line. You are not going to be able to get approved for a car in your business name without using your personal credit unless you establish and build business credit. You need at least an 80 Paydex score and an 80 Experian and Telescore. You need these two scores. Equifax, you don't really need a score generated, but Experian, Dun & Bradstreet, you do need your scores populated. So don't think that you're going to go into a car dealership or go to a finance company and apply for a vehicle without having established business credit. So if you have not established business credit yet, it's all good. Hit us up. We have courses, trainings that can help you out with getting that done. But you are going to need at least an 80 Paydex or IntelliScore. Jerry, how long does it take to build an 80 Paydex or IntelliScore? It depends. People that are part of our community, they do it in about 3 months or less, because we give them all the resources up front for them to be able to get it done fast. If you're doing it by yourself, give yourself at least 6 months to a year. Okay, 6 months to a year if you're doing this by yourself. But if you're a part of a mentorship or program like ours, it'll take you about 3 months on average. That's about how long it takes. And then once you build your business credit, then you'll be able to walk into the dealership and apply for the financing. Now, I do think it's smart to not really go into dealerships, mainly because you're kind of at a disadvantage. If anything, I would suggest that you go look for the financing first. Now, before you go look for the financing, you are going to have to determine what you actually need. So determine how much does the truck or how much does the car or how much does a van cost? And once you determine it costs $50,000, then you want to go loan or financing shopping for this financing. Now, one great place that can help you do that is Ally Financial. That's a great place that you can get that done. There are several other places that can do that. Maybe your bank offers it. If your bank offers it, go with your bank. They may offer equipment financing. Equipment financing can be used for vehicles. So if you see that your bank offers equipment financing, then see if they can finance your equipment, aka your vehicle. And if they can, start there. Because sometimes going into the dealership, they'll run you through all these different companies. Most of them do have in-house type of corporate financing for vehicles, and some of them don't. So, overall, at the end of the day, I know Mercedes-Benz, they do have corporate type of programs. So I was able to get my hands on that. But Ally Financial is a good place that you can get that done too. They don't use your personal credit. And it's a good option as well. And then as long as you shop for the financing first, you have an advantage, because that way you'll know the interest rate up front. You'll know how much you got your hands on, what you can choose from. Because if you got a check for $50,000, or if you got money for $50,000 for equipment and you go purchase it, then great, you're set. Now, sometimes what will happen is that they'll ask you for the invoice, or they'll ask you for a bill of sale. So let's say, for instance, you're looking for a truck. Right? You want to get that done like as soon as possible. You see the truck, you're like, okay, great. It's going to cost me $60,000. Boom. You get the information, you get the invoice. You then go to the financing company, the equipment financing company, or the lender. And then you say, okay, I want to finance this particular equipment right here. They'll run you through their approval process, and then they'll either cut you a check, or they'll send the payment directly to the, Mercedes-Benz, or they'll send it directly to whoever you're buying the vehicle from. So you don't necessarily have to go into a dealership. Just go shopping for it first. Go to determine what the costs are going to be, and then go to the finance company and say, okay, well, this is what I'm looking for. This is the equipment that I'm looking at, and I need $50,000 to buy it. And then they'll put you through the process that they would anybody. They'll probably ask you for your financial information. They'll ask you about your business information. And that's pretty much it for the most part. Some of them will ask you for like profit and loss, maybe balance sheets, but a lot of them won't. A lot of them won't ask you for that kind of stuff. As long as you've got good business credit, then you have an advantage than people that do not have any business credit and go in there looking for a vehicle for their business. So, that's overall what you're going to be able to do is shop for the financing first. Go look for the equipment, right? Then go shopping for the financing. I don't suggest really going to shop for the financing at the dealership. I never suggest that, even when you're looking at personal vehicles. I think it's smart to shop for the financing first, because when you're shopping for financing at a dealership, they add like unnecessary fees and stuff like that you may miss, and you can save on fees by just going directly to the finance company, or a couple of them. By the way, don't just shop at one, shop at a few of them, about 2 or 3, so that you can see what they're all offering, and then you can make the best decision and create competition between them as well. Because in my opinion, everything is negotiable. So if you've got 3 offers from 3 different financing companies, and you really want to do business with this one particular company, but the interest rate is not as good as company B, right? Well, what you could say to company A is, hey, company A, I want to take this offer, but this company is offering me 2 points lower on the interest rate. Can you match it? And if they match it, boom, you got a deal. So I think everything is negotiable. And I think that it's always very smart to shop with different companies to make sure that you're getting the absolute best deal, because everything is negotiable. Put that in the chat. Everything is negotiable, but it's only negotiable if you have options. Think about that. It's only negotiable if you have options. So if you only have one option, you have no negotiating power, do you? So if you want to, level up your negotiation power, then you're definitely going to want to have more than one offer on the table so that you can take advantage of the best one for your business. And I recommend this for any kind of financing, personal loans, personal, what are they called? Consolidation loans, or any kind of financing for that matter. Shop around. SBA loans, bank loans, shop around, because you have the power. You have the power. Banks want to give away money. Well, not give away money, but they want to lend it. Let's say that. They want to lend you money because that's how they get paid. They get paid by you paying back in interest, right? And so they want to give it to you. But your job, your responsibility is to qualify for it. That's it. And so as long as you qualify for it, you can drop in there and say, apply and buy. Simple as that. It really is that simple, y'all. It's not complicated. Step number 1, build your business credit. Get yourself to an 80 paydex score. Boom. Step 2, find the equipment. What's the vehicle? Which vehicle do I want? Which one do I need for my business? Step 3, get the numbers, get the resources, get the invoice. Take it to the finance company and say, hey, I'm looking at this. Take it to a couple of finance companies. Say, I'm looking at this. Can you get me approved? They run the numbers. You apply. You get the offers, 4 offers. You analyze them to see, well, which one has less fees? Which one has a lower interest rate? Which one can give me a better deal on the terms? And then you make the decision from there. Then you buy. But never, ever, 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 ever just go to one place. Never go to one place, because then you just do yourself a disservice. I'll just say that. You'll do yourself a disservice. You won't get the best deal. And I believe in getting the best deal. Do y'all believe in getting the best deal? I believe in getting the best deal. Everything is negotiable if you have options. Exactly. What else we got in here? The fee is high with using a credit card. Here's a hack. Pro tip. Did you know that there are credit cards out here that give you a 0% interest rate for the first 0 to 18 months, sometimes even 24 months? You can get interest-free funding by swiping your credit card, if your credit card gives you an introductory offer. And so that's what I've done. I use a 0% introductory offer credit card to pay my lease payment. And then guess what? I don't have to pay interest. Pro tip. But that's how it works. You at the end of the day, you want to be able to get the best deal. You want to be able to position yourself to be able to take advantage of everything that you can possibly get, because I believe that you deserve it. Now, there are some pros and cons to getting a car in your business name. The number 1 I would say is insurance costs. Now, you do get significantly more coverage with your insurance as a business owner, but because of that, it is more costly. So it's not structured like a personal insurance type of policy. It's structured differently. So just remember that, do I want to incur more costs on the insurance side? And if the cost for the insurance makes sense compared to the cost that it would probably be if you got sued, then go that route. Okay, definitely go that route. Remember, protect yourself, protect your assets. So the insurance costs are going to be a bit higher for a business vehicle than it would be for a personal vehicle, but that's all good. Another thing that you should know is that when you get a vehicle in the business name, you lose your consumer rights. See, when you get credit cards as a consumer, when you get loans as a consumer, when you get any kind of financing from banks as a consumer, you are protected under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. There are a lot of acts, actually, that you're protected under according to the FTC. But unfortunately, as a business owner, you don't get that same protection. So if you run across a shady lender, or if you run across a shady creditor, or if they're billing you incorrectly, or if they're just doing a lot of shady stuff, unfortunately, there's no protection against that. So you've got amazing organizations like the FTC, the Consumer Finance Protection Bureau. These agencies help protect you as a consumer in the event that you have shady creditors, in the event that you have shady collection agencies. That protects you a lot, actually. In case you have identity theft, these agencies protect you. They even file lawsuits and get these companies on the behalf of consumers. And we see it all the time, by the way, right? Let's say Equifax, perfect example of this. Equifax, they had a major data breach a few years back, right? And the FTC opened a class action lawsuit to sue Equifax because of it, on the behalf of Americans, on the behalf of consumers in America, so that they don't have to take that route by themselves. We have agencies that do that for us, but they cut you a little check at the end, right? They cut you a little $6 check. It's amazing, isn't it? But it's their way of getting us justice. But as a business owner, you don't have that same protection. So if as a business owner, you run across a shady creditor that's billing you incorrectly, you don't have the Fair Credit Reporting Act. You can't sue them for that kind of stuff. So just be mindful of that yes, as a business owner, you are no longer considered a consumer, and you're not protected with the FTC or the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, anything like that. So, just be aware of that, so that you're making the right financial decisions, and that you're working with reputable companies, because you don't want to find yourself dealing with shady, creditors. You don't want to deal with them ruining your business credit. You don't want to deal with that kind of stuff. So just make sure that you're dealing with some reputable companies, so that you can avoid that problem altogether. And then next, you should also know that, you can protect your personal assets. You can protect everything on your personal side as long as you do this correctly. So just make sure that you establish your business credit, you get that done, and you'll be all good to go. Now, let's talk some frequently asked questions, and I'll also take some questions in the chat too. Let's talk some frequently asked questions, because this is a very straightforward process, and it's not difficult. It's not hard at all. But some of the most common questions that I get is, what about the interest? And in my opinion, like I said, the interest doesn't really matter. What matters is the protection and the liability that you get when you have a car in your business name. So you have to determine, the cost of everything, because there's a opportunity cost to everything when you're in business. So you just want to determine, what is that, so that you can make the right decisions. Let me see if I got some questions in the chat. I'm gonna answer some questions. Everything's negotiable. Yes, everything is negotiable. What if you already have a vehicle? So what if you already have a vehicle as a person, right? And you're like, I want to transfer it over to my business. You can do that. You can essentially sell the car to your business. You can essentially do that. You'll be able to transfer the title over, very easy breezy. Just sell the vehicle to your business, and there you go. That's the easiest and most straightforward way that you can go about that. So sell the car that you're driving around personally, sell it to your business, write up the bill of sale, transfer the title, and that's the most straightforward process that you can take to get that done. Let me see if I have any other questions. Can you liquidate the credit card with Plastique? So Olden, I'm actually going to address that really quick. So with Plastique and Melio, I don't know if you all have heard about this service before, but Plastique and Melio, they give you the opportunity to use their service, to use your credit card to pay for like your mortgage or your car notes. And you can definitely do that. You have to make sure that you have all the contact information for your lender. And then what'll happen is you'll attach your credit card to their service, and then you'll charge the credit card, and they'll either wire the payment to your lender or they'll send a check to your lender. I think the check is probably the cheapest option because they do charge you fees. They charge you, I think, like maybe 2 to 3% in fees to use that service. So you can use it to pay a lender. You can use it to pay someone else, a vendor, a lender, or whatever the case is, if they don't accept credit cards. But don't use Melio or Plastique to pay yourself, because that can get complicated and you could potentially get your credit card shut down. So don't do that. Just do it if you want to pay your lender, then you can definitely do it that way. You'll just need the contact information in order to get that done. Do your business helps us establish business credit? Yes, Ramses, we do. We do have a program called our Business Credit Accelerator, and that Business Credit Accelerator teaches you from point A to Z how you can establish business credit and get your first $100,000 or more in business credit strictly in your business name. Now, for all my people that have good personal credit, you can actually accelerate that process. But if you're trying to avoid using your personal credit, then that course walks you through all of that step by step. We show you where to go to get approved for business credit. We show you how to apply. We show you how to get funding, how to explore all the different types of funding, how to get the best rates, how to negotiate the best rates. It's literally everything that you could possibly ever need to know about getting business credit the right way, the fast way for your business. So if you're trying to get business credit in the next 3 to 6 months, I highly encourage you to grab that program. You get lifetime access to it, all the upgrades, all the support that we do every single Wednesday. It's legit. It's the real deal. Because, I mean, if you really want to get money for your business, that's definitely the solution for you. For new businesses, do you have to have revenue to transfer a card to a business? No, you don't. All you got to do is just write up a bill of sale. Even if the bill of sale is for $1, you're selling it to your business, boom, it's done. Is that a self-paced course? Yes, it is self-paced plus accountability. So you get access to the course lifetime, but you do also get access to our weekly huddles that we do every single Wednesday. How many of my university students that I have in here today? Can you raise your hands for me, please? Especially my business credit accelerator members. Just drop it in the chat. Let us know. Like, let the people know what kind of support that you've been getting in university and the results you've been able to get for yourself, so people know it's the real deal. Because it is self-paced, but you get the accountability piece of it. Because I've been the person that I've bought my share of courses and didn't do nothing with them. And I don't like when people do that. I loathe it when people purchase our courses and they just leave it on the shelf. The purpose of the course is to help you with getting results. It's very action oriented so that you don't have to spend time or waste time guessing or waste time trying to figure out what's next. Nah, you get all the steps plus accountability. So every single Wednesday, we jump on our call called The Huddle, and we talk about what have you been accomplishing? What is your next step? What are you committed to? What are you achieving? We pat each other on the back. We cheer each other on. It's a real community. It's a safe space where people can grow, and I love it. I really do love the community that we've been able to build over the last 8.5 years. It's lit. Yeah, Olden. Hey, y'all. Yes, Jesselyn, I see y'all, Kathleen. Kathleen says it's legit. Yes, indeed. Thank you. When you apply for a car in the business name, do you have to be a PG? No, Olden, you don't. As long as you have an 80 Paydex and Experian and Telescore, then you'll be able to qualify for the vehicle without using your personal credit. And it's, like I said, it's not hard to do at all. You can definitely get it done as long as you take the right steps. So all my people that's in my Business Credit Accelerator membership, you already have the steps. All you got to do is establish your credit, get the accounts, build on them over time, build those 80 Paydex scores. As soon as you get it, you can go over there, get your financing, and walk off the lot with your vehicles. It's really just that simple. So apply the steps, get approved. That's what it's all about. I got all the hands in the air. I see y'all. Okay. I always believe in getting the best deal. All right. So I think I answered all the questions when you apply. Right. Okay. I got that question. Somebody says great support. Thank you, Olden. I really do appreciate it. Okay, so pop quiz. I want to make sure that y'all was listening today. I want to make sure you're listening today. And what I'm going to do too is I'm going to pick a random person today to get a copy of our Business Credit Blitz program. It's very, very good starter steps for you guys. If you're trying to get that process started and don't know where to start, I think that's a good starter program. For the people that's like, Jerry, I'm ready to go all in, get the Business Credit Accelerator program and you'll be all good to go. So let's do a pop quiz right now. What's the most important thing you should do before you try applying for a car in your business name? Ooh. Now, if you were paying attention, you know the answer to this. What's the most important thing you should do before you try buying a car in your business name? Let's see the answers. Who's got the answer for me today? Okay, I see the answers. I see you. I see it. Build your Paydex, personal credit. It is Build Your Paydex, but it's also something else. It's not just your Paydex, but it's also your IntelliScore, your Experian IntelliScore. You got to build both of them. Exactly, Alicia. Build your business credit. Get your scores to 80 and above, because if you do that, you are going to open up so many doors. You're going to open up so many opportunities to be able to build your business a lot faster. You'll be able to qualify for higher lines of credit for your business. You'll be able to unlock new levels of growth for your business as well, because you're able to tap into new resources that you didn't have previously. So I see those answers. Build your Paydex, not just your Paydex, y'all, your IntelliScore as well. So you want to build your Paydex score and your IntelliScore to a 80, okay, to a 80. Once you get to 80, yeah, it's time. It's lit after that. So build your Paydex and your IntelliScore to 80. You do have an Equifax business credit score, but that one's not as important for this process. That's more so important for more so bank loans. So I see y'all. I got y'all. Find the price. That's also a good answer too. Find the price. That is also a good answer. Experian was on the tip of my tongue, on the tip of your fingers, right? Good. Okay, y'all. So I feel like y'all have a good sense of what's going on. I feel like y'all have a good sense of going on, because the thing is, you can get this done. It's not easy to do. It's not easy. It's not hard. It's not hard to do it all. It's just really understanding the steps. So let's do a quick recap of what we've talked about today. Good job, Kathleen. Here's a quick recap. So we already talked about building business credit to get a car in your business name without a PG. Very easy to do. We talked about the steps. If you've jumped in here late, it's all good. You can see the replays so you can understand what that process looks like. We also talked about getting those tax deductions for having a business vehicle, for having a vehicle in your business name. We also talked about that you don't have to have the car in your business name in order to write it off on your taxes. So we did talk about that, and how you can write off the interest payments if you finance it. Tax deductions are lit. And as a business owner, it's very important to take advantage of all of them that you have available to you. We also talked about shopping for financing before you go get those loans or leases or any kind of financing. Shop for the financing before you apply. Okay, so shop for the financing. Make sure you get a couple of offers in so that you can negotiate, so you can get the best offers, the best deals that money can buy. Okay. And then lastly, understand the costs before you go shopping. Okay. Understand the costs. Understand any down payments that you have to put down. Understand any interest payments that you have to put down. Just understand the terms, how long you're going to be paying on it. Understand all that stuff before you sign on the dotted line, because you don't want to look up one day and be frustrated with the fact that you got stuck with something that you didn't actually want. So that's a quick recap of what we talked about today. Yes to tax deductions. Does a car loan have to be paid all before I can transfer a car to a business using the bill of sale? Can the loan be personal, but the vehicle in a business name? I don't have the answer to that question, actually. I'm not 100% sure. If you already have a loan with a vehicle, how that will work. If anything, I would say talk to your finance company about that, because the finance company can give you a better answer related to what that looks like. I don't think every finance company may actually do that. So just talk to the finance company and they'll be able to tell you if they're able to help you with transferring it from your personal, the loan from your personal to your business, or if you can have the loan in your personal, but title the vehicle in your business. That I'm not 100% sure about, but ask your finance company because they could probably help you out with that. But that's a very, very good question. Okay, so let's talk about your next steps. Okay, now show of hands, how many people want my help with getting business credit? Show of hands, say me. If you want my help with getting business credit, I'm going to give y'all some next steps on how to get that started. For all my people that's kind of on the fence, you know you need to get it done, but you haven't done it already, get it done ASAP, y'all, for real. There's nothing more important than building your business credit, because a lot of people are stuck growing their business the slow, hard way, waiting for profits to roll in before they can reinvest into their business. And they're stuck. They're really stuck because they don't have enough resource. They don't have enough money in order to get things done. I remember, as a matter of fact, my student Monique, let me tell you about Monique. Monique came to us and she had really big goals for her business. She wanted to get a couple of vehicles for the business. She had never built business credit before. She came to us and said, well, Jerry, I need some help with getting it done. I need some help with understanding what that process looked like. Y'all, do you know she got started with our business credit accelerator program, and in less than 3 months, she was able to get I think a $20,000 credit card for her business and 3 vehicles in her business name with no PG. 3, not 1, not 2, 3. 3 of them in her business name, no PG. At first, she thought that was impossible. But when I told her, nah, Monique, I got you, and I showed her the steps, she went and made it happen. She came back and she called it a small win. I don't know if I would call that a small win or not. I would call that a big win, because when you're hitting milestones like that, you create momentum for your business. See, when you're trying to create momentum, you got to start off a little slow at first, and then you can speed up once you get the resources. Once she learned how to get business credit for her business, she took off running. Okay. She took off. And she didn't look back. She didn't look back. And now her business is thriving. Her business is growing. Her business is doing what it needs to do, because she understands what it takes to build a sustainable business. A couple of years ago, y'all, they were giving out CV-19 money, PPP loans, economic injury disaster loans, all this funding, just giving money away, right? Now, unfortunately, a lot of people got. And they went out there buying G-Wagons and all type of stuff for their businesses. And you later find out, a couple of years later, that's one of the most repossessed vehicles currently today, because people were making emotional decisions that did not benefit their business. And so I want to help you benefit your business. I want to help you grow your business sustainably for the long term. And making short-term decisions, emotional decisions like that, isn't going to help you gain momentum, and it's not going to help you survive. In business, you're in survival mode. You're trying to make it through. You're trying to get what you need to grow. And if you don't have it, it's just going to be a very slow and hard route for you. But if you want to speed it up, if you want to get the resource, if you want to make it happen, then I want to invite you to be a part of my university, my business credit accelerator program. Now, this program is going to give you the step-by-steps, the comprehensive education that you need to go from 0 business credit to 100K in business credit, guaranteed. Now, I hardly guarantee anything, but I only guarantee things when I'm very certain and I'm very sure. And I've been doing this thing for almost a decade now. I've seen people go from 0 to 100 real quick. And so I know it works. I know it doesn't work. I know what's outdated. I know what's fluff. I know what's sending y'all off. I know it all. And I just hate to see people lose. I hate to see people lose because they don't have the game plan. They don't know the plays to run. They don't know how to get on the court and win. And so I want to help y'all win by giving you the blueprint to get your business credit started, to grow your business credit, leverage your business credit, and you can do it over and over and over again. I've had plenty of students that have used that course in that program for 3, 4, 5 businesses. Imagine that. Imagine getting $100,000 for 3, 4, 5 businesses. That's $500,000 right there in your pocket that you can use to invest into growing your business, to growing your dreams, having more freedom, traveling the world, and doing what you're called to do, increasing your impact, having more freedom, spending more time with your children, going to those games that you're missing because you're working too hard. All of that can change. Your whole life can change once you understand how to get to the bag. how to multiply the bag, how to quadruple the bag. And I can show y'all how to do it. So not only are you going to get access to the program, but you're going to get lifetime access to the course. You're going to get access to our Mind Over Money podcast. This is a private podcast that we offer to our members only. And we talk about not just money. We talk about not just credit, but we talk about your mindset. Because a lot of the change that you all are seeking starts here. It starts with how you're thinking. And this is the reason why I asked y'all, do you believe that you can get $100,000 in business credit? Because if you don't believe it, you're not going to be able to achieve it. So a lot of the work starts with your mindset. It starts with believing that you can have it. It starts with believing that you can achieve it, and then taking those steps to make it happen so that you can keep yourself motivated and keep yourself focused. And so you're going to get access to the podcast. You're going to get access to our quarterly parties that we do. In fact, we got one going down tomorrow. And I'm excited. I love our quarterly parties. I give out Uber Eats vouchers. We play games. We give out prizes. It's a really good time. And so I'm really looking forward to that. It's going to be going down tomorrow. I hope y'all are ready for tomorrow. We get quarterly parties. We hold you accountable. We help you get results. You have a community. You literally have a community to help you with getting it done. And so if you want to get it done, I want y'all to join me at flycredit.com. Just head on over to flycredit.com. When you get to the website, you're going to click on programs. And when you click on programs, you're going to see a list of programs that we offer. We offer a credit repair program. We offer our A50 Blueprint program, where it teaches you how to build A50 credit scores. We have our Money Mastery program to teach you how to get out of debt fast, how to negotiate with creditors, how to budget, how to save. We also have our Travel Hacker course that teaches you how you can take free trips around the world. And then lastly, we have our Business Credit Accelerator program that's going to teach you how to build business credit from A to Z. So you're going to head on down to the bottom of the page. You're going to click on Business Credit Accelerator, and then you're going to join. Now, the pricing for the program is $2,999. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. We priced it that way for a reason, because we know the power of it. We know that if you can get $500,000 or more, we've got people that have millions of dollars through those programs. So we know the value that it comes with. So if you're not willing to spend a couple of $1,000s to get $100,000 or more for your business, then I question how serious you are actually about growing your business. But if you're somebody that's dead serious about taking it to the next level, you're tired of growing your business the hard, slow way, you're ready to lock arms with a professional and get it done, start getting approved, and get on with your life, then join the program. It's $2,999, and we also have payment plans available with Affirm, Afterpay, and Klarna. So they give you very affordable options. You can pay it over time, whatever works for you. But once you click that buy now, once you get involved, you are going to never regret it. You are going to be so happy that you joined, because you're finally going to get progress. You're finally going to get approved. And once you start getting results, it gets addictive. I mean, getting approved for business credit, you get this rush of what do you call it? The rush of the brain rush that you get. Dopamine. Yeah, you get a rush of dopamine when you get approved, right? Because you applied, you're shaking, you're wondering, oh my God, you're crossing your fingers, oh my God, please let me get approved. And then when it says, congratulations, Alicia, you got approved for a $50,000 credit card, you're like, yes. And you say, well, if I could do it one time, I could do it again. And then you go to another bank, you apply, you get approved, you say, yes, another 50 grand, 100 grand right there. What? Let me try it again. You apply, you get approved. Yes, you get addicted. And I've actually had to tell members before to stop applying. Stop applying for credit, because you don't want to do it too, all willy-nilly. You want to be very strategic about it. So, I have a lot of fun with our members. I love what I do. I love helping people. I love teaching people. I love helping people with getting it done. And so if you want to get it done, if you want to lock arms with a professional, join us. Just hit us up at flycredit.com. Hit us up at FLYYcredit.com. Tap on programs. Scroll to the bottom, hit that Business Credit Accelerator program, and join us today, because you will not regret it. You are going to get approved. I'm going to show you the steps. I'm going to show you the ropes, and you're going to be able to do this over and over and over and over again. You are going to empower yourself. You're going to empower your family. You're going to be able to do things that you never imagined, or maybe you did imagine, but wasn't sure if it was possible for you or not. Well, all that's going to change, because when you become a part of my community, I kind of push you a little bit. I'll be honest. I push you a little bit because honestly, I'm not here to be your best friend. I'm just going to be 100 with you. I'm here to help you with getting results. So I'm going to push you. I'm going to challenge you. I'm going to make sure that when you press buy now and you become a part of this community, there is no going back. There's no going back to mediocrity. When you become a part of my community, you decide at that point you want to be a winner. And I only deal with winners. The people in my membership, they're winners. They show up every single week. They show up every single time. They complete the courses. They take the steps. They get results. They share their stories. And they share it with even other people that they know, love, and trust. Because it's not about me. It's not even really about you. It's about the people that care about you. It's about the people that depend on you. The people that want to see you win. I want to see you win. And so if you want to win, hit us up at flycredit.com. I'll be more than happy to help you guys out. I've been doing this for a long time. I know what it takes. And to back it, I'm going to give you a 6-month buyback guarantee. If you join the course, you take the steps, and you don't get any results, I will be happy to give you your money back. I'll be happy to, because I don't want to take your money if you're not going to get results. I don't want to take your money if you're not going to be able to get approved. I don't want to take your money if you don't want to be able to lock arms with a professional and do what needs to be done. I don't want to take your money. And so, if you want to get results, join today. Try for 6 months. Do the work, take the steps, show up to the trainings. And if you don't get results, I will be more than happy to give you your money back. More than happy. And so I invite y'all to be a part of my university. I invite y'all to be a part of my community. Join a team of winners, because all I do is win, 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 no matter what. You want to join a team of the Jordans? You want to join the Jordan team? Let's go. Let's go. So I'm here for it. I believe. The accountability part I love. That's what I'm looking for. That's what we provide. Accountability. Because there's no point in me giving you steps if I can't hold you accountable to it. We have people every day that come to us and say they want to get $100,000 for their business, and they do nothing about it. They sit on the sideline. They think about it. They sit on the sideline and they're, consulting with other people that have never done what they've done before. They're looking around on YouTube and TikTok, looking for free information that's probably outdated, old, or flat out wrong. It's amazing, actually. It's amazing the things that I see online. But don't chase the pipe dreams, y'all. Chase the stuff that works. The work that you're going to have to put in, it's inevitable. So it's a matter of when do you want to put in the work? Because you can put in the work now and then look down 6 months from now and say, I'm glad I did that. Or you can be like a lot of people that come to us and say, okay, I like the program. I really love it, but I need to think about it. And then 6 months go down, 12 months go, 2 years go around. And then they wonder, damn, I should have started earlier. And you don't want to be that person, because time waits for nobody. And your business is not going to grow itself. It needs resources. It needs money. And you need support. You need somebody that has your back. You need somebody that's on your team, because there's only so much that you can do by yourself. So I'm here for y'all. I'm here to help you win. Join a winning team. Hit us up at flycredit.com and join the program. Thanks, Jerry. You are very welcome. I follow very familiar information sharing from these YouTube videos works. So I know hands down Fly Credit's a business. Okay. Thanks, girl. That's right. MJ. I mean, like I said, I like being the best. I strive to be the best. And when you get a part of our community, you're going to realize that very fast. You're going to realize that really quick, that I don't come to play. So if you're going to be a part of our community, I hope you don't come to play either. For real. I don't come to play at all. So I'm all about getting results. If y'all want to get results, hit us up, flycredit.com. But thank y'all for joining me for our Tuesday night session. I'm so grateful that y'all joined me today. I love y'all so much. I really do. I want to see y'all win. So join us at flycredit.com. I will see y'all here next week. Same time, same place. Y'all know I always got something good for you. And then I'm going to pick a very random person to get my business credit blitz today. In fact, I'm just going to pick that person right now. So Rhonda Woonme. Rhonda, I'm going to give you a copy of our business credit blitz program. What I want you to do is I want you to hit us up at contact@flycredit.com. I'm just going to pop that in the chat real quick. Contact@flycredit.com. Rhonda Woonme. If you're still in the house, go ahead and claim your prize by emailing us at contact@flycredit.com, and we will give you access to the business credit blitz. Congratulations for showing up, winning that prize, because I believe in rewarding people for showing up. So thank you for showing up. I really do appreciate it. Just email us at contact@flycredit.com to claim your prize. And congratulations again. Do I need to work on personal credit first? No, you don't. You don't need to work on your personal credit first. You can literally get a business vehicle without using your personal credit. I just suggest to start building your business credit ASAP. Don't wait. Start doing it ASAP, because you are going to be very happy that you did. Very, very happy. So thank y'all for joining me tonight. I love y'all so much. I'll see y'all next time. And happy Tuesday. Have a good night. See y'all next time, y'all. Bye.